Welcome, everybody, to Ball Don't Lie. You already know. You already know what type of season it's about to be. Listen, I already know. I already know how everybody's gonna come in. Oh, it's the Cowboys. Oh, here we go again. Oh, you're overreacting. Oh my God! Every year's your Super Bowl year. Oh my God! Dak sucks. CD can't catch. Pickens ain't gonna get paid. Jerry Jones sucks. I already know, man. I already know. But I'm gonna give y'all the top five reasons why. Top five reasons why this year is the Cowboys' years to be in the NFC Championship or the Super Bowl. Number one, leading already up to the most historical offense in our year based off 2026 and 2025. The Dallas Cowboys, in terms of the offense, is going to be the most top heavy, versatile, flexible offense that Dak has ever had since, may I say, 2022, 2024. Let's talk about it. So the reason why I say this is because in terms of Schottenheimer's offense, we still have the explosive running game with Javonte Williams. We finally found our core pieces in terms of the interior offensive line with terms of Tyler Smith, all right, Tyler Guyton, and Tyler Booker. So our three Tylers are our stonewalls determined on the right side and the left side. And then we always have a reliable piece, if he's healthy, with Terrence Steele. And I love the fact that we finally have a young core of offensive linemen who still are young, who are still under contract, and who still can produce as a top five offensive line when healthy. We already know about the wide receiving core with Pickens and CD Lamb and the unheard hero last year of Ryan Flournoy. You already have the three-headed monster who Ryan Flournoy almost had a 1,000-yard season coming off of not even starting for 3 games. Or had 200 yard. He had a 200-yard catching season of 2 games against the Jets and I believe against the Lions. And CD Lamb, even though CD was his down year, listen, almost having damn near 60, 70 receptions, a thousand-yard season, or about 8 touchdowns. Could have got more. Uh, the drops were the issue last year, but I believe CD is going to pick it up. I believe CD has a chip on his shoulder even more to prove why he is the true number one receiver in his wide receiver room. Pickens had an explosive year. It was his come out party. You already know if Pickens is fully motivated, if Pickens fully wants that bag, if Pickens want to fully get that bread, this is his year. Like this is his year to prove everybody wrong in terms of why it is important for get the bag and prove a statement. I think this is going to be the top three offensive, maybe top one offense with Schottenheimer's knowledge, how he knows how to play Dak and the receivers, and we might have a fourth receiver in terms of Caden Brown. I know y'all saw the catch. I know how y'all saw his coming out party in the preseason, unfree agent receiver that we picked up from Jordan Sutton. So I love the fact that it's even creating more of a competition, and he possibly could be our vertical four threats. We go empty set backfield, and you have Caden Brown, Ryan Flournoy, and CD Lamb, and Pickens. Yeah. Reason two, Dak Prescott. Dak is going to win the MVP this year. I believe Dak is definitely going to win MVP this year. Reason why I already explained it. Dak is already at his peak. He's had the knowledge. He's had the wear and tear. He has the knowing of what offense that he works with in terms of shotgun under center, two back set with Javonte, and apparently it's going to be Malik Davis or Jaden Blue. We'll see what happens there in the wide receiving room. Dak already knows at the peak of his powers what's his weaknesses and what's his strengths. But Dak has become to absolutely cerebral like assassin in terms of picking apart the defense, and you saw that last year. Dak could have definitely been an MVP candidate last year if it wasn't for our record and our historical trash defense. But the fact that we got an 8 and 9 year, the fact that Dak had a 4,000 yard season with 30 touchdowns and a lopsided touchdown to interception ratio, and he had a two and damn near 200 rushing yard season with like some touchdowns to the side of that. I think Dak has proved that he is definitely a top 7 quarterback in this league. Third, Christian Parker is going to change his defense. And the reason why is that Christian Parker's will change his defense because the tone, setting the tone, obviously, in terms of knowing your personnel and how the defense is going to get this year. And what I'm hearing for the training camp with Barham, with Overshown, with with uh, Kenny Clark, with Quentin Williams that we got extension to. Uh, I think our defense is going to be absolutely a top 10 defense or top 15 defense, and that's enough for us to have a deep playoff run. I love the fact that we're stouting this defense with safeties. PJ Locke, Jalen Thompson. You already know the boy Caleb Downs, who I get later on. Kobe Durant. I heard some really good things about our dark horse, Sharon Revel and Deron Bland. That's another key piece. A healthy Deron Bland is a really good terms of a good number one or number two corner. And I think that if we keep stability, if everybody's healthy, which there's not having no freakish injuries out of this training camp, our defense is definitely going to be a top 15 defense, a top 10 defense with Christian Parker leading the way, with the young man, with the young boys, the YNs that we have now. How can you not be excited? Number 4, Caleb Downs is going to be our Swiss Army knife in terms of he's going to be everywhere. I think Caleb Downs is going to have a very impactful season. Now, I don't think Caleb Downs is probably going defensive rookie of the year in terms of stats, but in terms of on field impact, I think Caleb Downs is going to destroy a lot of line of scrimmage. And I think Caleb Downs is going to be used a lot of ways, especially with Christian Parker being there. You are seeing what Christian Parker has done to guys like um, a Patrick Surtain. You already see Christian Parker what he's done to Hafanga. He's absolutely a coverage specialist, and he's the most talented. And Caleb Downs is going to have a generational run to Cowboys, and I think that even more pieces are coming up. Why? I think more pieces are coming up. Here's my reason 5. Von Miller. I understand Von Miller is 55 years of age. I know AARPP. He's probably going to come off a wheelchair and wake up and get 5 sacks. I understand Von Miller's age is not the most exciting in terms of what he was at his peak in 2015, 2016, 2018, all these years, right? Here's the thing I know why we're different. Von Miller is just another key to piece to our key rotation in terms of pass rush. He's only playing 13 sets. And when I'm hearing and what I'm knowing and what I'm getting from, the Cowboys don't do this. This makes me believe that we're setting up another piece because Von Miller doesn't hurt our salary cap. And nor do our signings with Quentin Williams hurt our salary cap. We're not over salary cap. We have $20 million still in our space, which makes me believe that I think we're getting a Max Crosby. I think we're getting a Jordan Brooks from the Miami Dolphins. We might be getting a key linebacker that fits our system and turns a lot of heads around in terms of the Cowboys and people how perspective the Cowboys linebacker position. First of all, we're not going to suck a lot, especially remember the name of Barham. Check out Joshon Barham. He's going to be a key piece. And I think D. Winters, a pickup from the 49ers, is going to be another key piece. But in terms of linebacker, our biggest move is not done yet. I think we're moving a lot different this year, and Jerry's moving a lot different this year. So yeah, guys, my top 5 reasons of why the Cowboys are contenders. and go be the NFC Championship and probably go to the Super Bowl and probably going to win it this year. And guess what? If you don't win it this year, it's going to be next year. We them boys. It's your boy KT. Stay safe. Love y'all. More to come. Stay in touch. Peace. Bottom up.